The diamonds are forever.
Hi everyone, I'm Pete Kelly from Radio Diamonds and welcome to highlights of AFC Rushden Diamonds against Rothwell Corinthians from the UCL Division 1 on Tuesday evening, only on AFCRDTV. Manager Mark Starmer in a quest to go top of UCL Division 1 at least for 24 hours. Brought in Joe Merrill at right back, Chris Hope at centre back and Lance Allen into midfield. And it was Alfie Taylor with the first shot on goal, that one being saved well by the goalkeeper Brad Wilson for Corinthians. And the Corinthians defence scrambled away the loose ball in the end. And it was much of the same for the opening half of the first 45. Again, Alfie Taylor fashioning a chance, but that one once again straight at Wilson. And the Corinthians defence just about put off the Diamonds for every attack. Again, Wilson not having to do too much to work. The Corinthians' first real effort was by Phil Cox, and after a deflection by the defence, it was actually Folger with a great save to his right to prevent the Reds going in front. In the end, Jack Wisniewski brought the first goal after a neat turning shot on the edge of the area, that coming in the 32nd minute. AFC Rushden Diamonds 1, Rothwell Corinthians 0. Wisniewski would later win man of the match by match sponsor Henry Steele. And on this bitterly cold evening, it was generally the defences that triumphed in the first half. Again, Brad Wilson being just quicker to the ball than Jake Newman on that occasion. And then as the attack continued, Newman's shot was well wide. So at half-time in this one, AFC Rushden Diamonds 1, Rothwell Corinthians 0. As mentioned, that the Diamonds knew they'd go top of UCL Division 1 if they won this one. And they had the bulk of the play in the second period. Once again, Alfie Taylor with an opportunity, although once again, it didn't trouble Wilson in the goal. Actually, Folger on his return to the starting 11 again had to be alert that time to prevent a breakaway attack. Second goal of the game did come after right back Merrill crossed into Lance Allen, and his header was just wide of Wilson for Corinthians. That goal coming in the 55th minute. And perhaps Diamonds should have scored a third. Lance Allen with a lung-bursting run from the halfway line. The shot was on target, but once again Wilson was in the way. And that save became extremely important because Corinthians pulled a goal back on 74 minutes. That one coming from Jim Whitmore after Diamonds couldn't clear the cross. And then Diamonds went down to 10 men due to injury, having used all of their substitutes. Left back Sam Brown was forced to leave the field. And perhaps unsurprisingly, this led to Corinthians' best passage of play. Folger again called into action to prevent that shot, and then Matt Gearing on the line managing to clear a goal-bound effort by the Corinthians, although just about Diamonds held on for the win. AFC Rushden Diamonds 2, Rothwell Corinthians 1. Diamonds top of UCL Division 1, at least for a few hours. This is AFCRDTV.
Right, I'm here with AFC Rushden Diamonds man of the match, Jack Wisniewski, following their 2-1 victory over Rothwell Corinthians. Jack, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, you scored the first goal.
Yep.
Can you talk us through it? Because I wasn't actually watching, I was getting a fucking grip.
It came into me, I turned into the box, had a little bit of space, and just got it into the bottom corner. I think it's going to take a lot to beat him, so he's a good keeper, so in off the post, so don't get much luckier than that.
Well, they all count one.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. That means I don't have to watch the highlights now. And Lance popped up with the second goal that proved to be the winner. He's in a pretty rich scoring bank, for yourself.
Yeah, no, I think he's deserved the start, and I mean, really come on against Brooklyn, he did well, same with Rushden. He's at the start and he's probably going to give starts to LA now for Oakley on Saturday.
And now we turn our attention to Oakley. Are you looking forward to that game?
Yeah, massive game. I weren't there for the away fixture, so...
That'll be why we lost it.
But no, yeah, I mean, I want to get involved in this game. It's probably equally as big as the Derby games now, isn't it? So what's been happening, so... I mean, I don't think anything short of a win is enough, really.
So we're still talking about Rothwell Corinthians. It's been a little while since we played over at their place. Certainly the days couldn't be much different. It's a very warm day there and pretty freezing here.
A bit chilly, isn't it? But nevertheless, I mean, it's strange for a March as well. But
were you pleased to get taken off, get a bit warm?
So yeah, it was nice to come off, but I mean, it was probably worse to watch from the sidelines than it was on the pitch, especially that last 5 minutes.
Okay. Right, so let's talk about the season so far. You've been pleased with the way things are going?
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a slow start, wasn't it? I mean, points dropped against Burton and
Wharton.
Wharton, was it? Yeah. So I mean, we were a new team. It took a little while to get going, but I mean, I think what the last is it 14 or 13 now? We've been last
13.
I think yeah, I think we've all started coming together now, so we're quite good.
And has it been difficult to get yourself going with the stop-start of the weather?
I mean, I didn't play throughout December and January after Ashington. I think I took a knock on my knee, so I was out for 2 months. So I mean, it's been non-stop, wasn't it? Tuesday, Saturday. So it's been quite hard, but I mean, I think we've been fortunate to have more games on than most. So I mean, it could be worse, but.
Would you rather play on a Tuesday than train?
Yeah, no, I mean, the times we don't have a game, we've been at Gordon's training and same with Thursdays as well, so we're doing stuff to keep ticking over, so it's been good. Yeah,
well done on today, Jack, well
thank
done
you.
on your season, and we look forward to the rest of the season.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers. So here I am now again with first team manager Mark Starmer. Mark, first question as always, your thoughts on the game?
Poor, wasn't it? Very poor. Extremely poor. I can't really say anything to the lads. Never got going. Really sloppy. Very lethargic. So yeah, extremely disappointed. Yeah, 3 points, so we keep going. But that sort of performance I don't expect. That was a shocking performance all round.
Can you put your finger on why?
No, you know, it's another Tuesday night. Fair play to Rothwell, they looked hungrier than us, they wanted it more than us, and you know, some of them won't have any complaints if they're not involved Saturday.
You think that they perhaps got half an eye on Saturday?
They shouldn't have, because they're not guaranteed playing Saturday, so they've got to put it in whenever they play. Whenever they put the shirt on, they should put it in, and too many of them didn't. You know, there was some positives. Lance did well. We scored a good goal. Ash made a good save. But other than those three, I'll be struggling.
Yeah, as you say, there were some positives. Wiz and Lance both knocking in goals. They're both in good goal scoring form, which helps when you're not relying on your strikers to find the net every game.
Yeah, they are. You know, the goals have been spread around a little bit. But I'm really disappointed with the time. Very disappointed.
And we ended up with 10 men, not through anybody getting a red card, but for Sam leaving the pitch with an injury. Seemed a bit of a strange one, that one.
Yeah, I don't think it was. Yeah, let's not talk about it.
So, do we know how Sam's going to be?
He's hurting at the minute.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of pain at the minute, but we'll have to wait and see. It's too early to tell at the minute, so we'll give it 24 hours and we'll go from there.
So let's try and find some more positives. And it's another game unbeaten. Stretches the run to 14, and perhaps 13. the 13. Perhaps the kick up the backside that we needed ahead of Saturday.
Yeah, we haven't lost again, but very, very nearly got points, and I question some of them how much it mattered to them at times, and it's hard to take the performance. Yeah, we can have 1 or 2 playing, but collectively they were well off the mark tonight. So let's just say we've played badly, we've got 3 points. Saturday will be different.
And that's the sign of a good team, we hope.
We hope so. Yeah, we hope so. We'll go. We'll train Thursday night, and we'll look forward to Saturday. And it'll be a lot different Saturday.
Okay, well, we look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Thanks for your time today, and well done, if I can say that.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah, I'm a little bit down in a minute because we haven't played well at all. And thanks to the 300 that turned out tonight on a cold night, and they expect better than that, and deserve better than that. So, yeah, we'll leave it there, and we'll move forward to Saturday.
Forever.